Hello everyone and welcome back to Axle Racing for episode 2 of the first season of the series. Let me get that right first before we get started. It's the second episode of the first series. We're in our Ford Mustang. We've made it look absolutely incredible. It's now time to get behind the wheel and get testing. Even though it's not in the same class as its competitors, it should be pretty solid. So for the first part of this, I'm just going to jump on a track straight away, no tuning, no testing, and just see how it handles. Forza Motorsport has very kindly re-added my favourite test track, which is Road Atlanta. I believe Road Atlanta's got a little bit of everything. You can really push a car around there, you can really test it. It's got high speed, low speed, medium speed corners, lots of left and rights, and obviously a very long back straight which you can kind of top your power at. It is obviously going to be the full circuit. So yeah, we're just going to go and set a benchmark. This will be our baseline for all of our testing. Whatever lap time we set here is obviously what we use to test the car against going forward. So we'll obviously be changing things like obviously the gear ratios, the balance of the car, getting the setup right. We just want to test all of those things to make sure we've got the most complete car. Now, obviously so far, all I've got with this car is just how it handles completely stock, straight out of the box. I still obviously haven't tuned it, but I had to spend a lot of time with it, getting it up to level 50, so I could add all these modifications into the car, which has been fantastic. I will admit it's been a lot of fun, but now it's time to get serious. And I mean, if that angle just there doesn't speak serious to you, I don't know what does. We're going to head out on track for a few laps here. We want to see, what it's like, how it drives compared to being completely stock, of course. I love that cutscene. That's really nice. And the car looks absolutely fantastic and it's spitting flames out the back. It is ready to race. So we're going to get the revs up nice and high. Here we go. Straight away the acceleration's great, but I think first gear could do with being a little bit shorter to really help us maximise the acceleration. But obviously going into the first corner very hot, but I've got to say turning and responsiveness is great. The amount of grip we've got. I better not speak too soon. I should really just set a couple of hot laps first and see how we do. Coming up this section, just got to familiarise myself with the track and its limits. Well, obviously it is going to be doing that as we carry on. So, what kind of gear we don't want first? Of course, we just want second gear. Is that as low as first? No, but the pickup's not great out of second either. So I think straight away the gears could do with being a lot shorter. That will help our acceleration out the corners, through the corners, help get the car in the right gear at the right time. See what the brakes are like. Oh, I mean straight away. The braking distance is much later than it used to be. So just climbing up over the hill now, back down. Do I need to back off as much? I don't think so. I do a little bit. Right, okay, so I'm really starting to get a good feel for it now. I'm not going to let it run on much further because this is about as quick as I feel we can go at the moment. Could obviously push it a little bit more with a little bit more practice involved, of course. But I just don't feel like it's going to happen at the moment. And this car definitely needs some tuning before it's completely race ready. There we go, so 130 dead. That's what we're going to call it, a 130.0. 1 minute 30, that is our time to beat. Let's get into tuning the car. Now, I've got to be perfectly honest with you on this one here. The tuning of the car took absolutely ages, a lot longer than I expected. So, eventually, we got to the finished product. Whoa, whoa, whoa! You skipped far too far forward there. Let's roll it back and introduce everyone to our 2025 Ford Mustang GT car. And finally, all that hard work and effort paid off when we was setting consistent lap times around 1 minute 27 mark, which means we shaved 3 seconds off of our benchmark time. I cannot wait to put this against the competition. Okay, you can roll the credits now.